Out of all the weeks in the school year, I've never felt closer to a full psychological collapse than during finals week. Well, except maybe the time I drank expired milk and then checked the date afterwards. But this is the peak of academic suffering, the boss battle of every semester. Finals week isn't just a test of knowledge, it's a test of how long you can stare on your laptop without falling into the void. So, here it is, a guide to surviving finals. Or more accurately, a list of things that may or may not help depending on how close you are to spontaneous combustion. For those who are like me and currently studying for finals as we speak, I've included some pro tips in each of the segments, which may really improve the study routine you're using. Step 1 is make a study plan you will not be following. First, you can open Notion or Google Calendar and build a beautiful schedule, complete with color codes and little icons. You'll be looking at this once, feel proud about it, and then abandon it faster than you abandon your sleep schedule. Your sleep schedule died when you said the words, "I'll start at 8 a.m. sharp tomorrow." While the next day, you're on TikTok at 3 p.m. still in bed. The pro tip for this section is to use the Pomodoro study technique, which is 25 minutes focused studying, followed by a 5-minute break to trick your brain into studying in bite-sized chunks. Bonus, it sounds Italian, so it feels fancier than it actually is. Step 2 is to create the perfect study space. This means cleaning your desk, lighting a candle, and pretending like this environment is going to change the fact that you haven't attended a lecture in 2 weeks. You're going to need snacks, water, caffeine. I personally operate on a diet of Red Bull, trail mix, and blind panic. Bonus tip, put your phone far away, preferably in a different time zone. Step 3 is the mental breakdown phase, which is optional but common. This is when you sit there, textbook open, and nothing goes in. You read the same sentence 12 times until you start doubting the English language itself. Wait, what even is a mitochondria? Is this real? Am I real? Step 4. Study techniques that sound fake but actually work. Active recall? Great idea. Explain concepts to your wall until it files a restraining order. Practice problems? Good. Unless you're doing them with tears in your eyes. Then it's just emotional Sudoku. Flashcards? Fun. Until you flip one over and realize you've memorized nothing and your life is a lie. Pro tip for this section is to use spaced repetition apps like Anki or Quizlet with scheduling, and this reinforces your memory over time instead of just cramming everything the night before. Your brain will thank you later. Step 5 is study groups, also known as emotional support circles. This is when you meet up, study for 7 minutes, and you trauma bond for 3 hours. One person's going to bring snacks, one person actually knows the material, and one person, usually me, is there for moral support and panic pacing. Pro tip for this section is to assign each person a topic to teach the group. Teaching others forces you to truly understand the material, or at the very least fake it convincingly. Step 6. Sleep, or theoretical sleep. Get 8 hours of sleep, they say. Meanwhile, I'm operating on REM sleep acquired in microbursts between Quizlet sets. And by day 3, you're hallucinating your TA in the wallpaper. And honestly, he's kinda supportive. The pro tip for this section is even a 20-minute power nap can improve memory and focus. Just make sure to set an alarm. And try not to dream about failing. Step 7. Finals week logic. This is when you stop brushing your hair. You microwave the same plate of food 4 times and still never eat it. You genuinely consider dropping out to become a sea cucumber. Suddenly, doing your laundry or vacuuming becomes urgent. I can't study yet. I have to alphabetize my spice rack, obviously. Step 8. The finals itself. You get to the exam and realize you forget how to write. You black out halfway through and wake up submitting your test with the answer, thermodynamics go brr. It's okay, you're not alone. Half the class is guessing. The other half, also guessing. but just with more confidence. The pro tip for this section is to skim the whole exam first. Start with the questions you know to build momentum and confidence before tackling the soul crushers. Step 9, the aftermath. You finish. You walk out. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. You feel nothing. You are a husk, a ghost, a hollow academic shell. Then it's time to check your grades. You passed? Amazing. You failed? That's showbiz, baby. You survived. Kind of. At what cost? No one knows. The pro tip for this section is to celebrate the small wins. Even finishing the exam is a victory. Go eat something nice. Touch grass. Reintroduce yourself to society. Bonus round. Tips from someone who barely made it. Drink water, or at least something that isn't carbonated sugar. Don't compare yourself to the guy who finished the final in 12 minutes. He's either a genius or just completely gave up. Cry, but if you're going to, make it productive. Cry with flashcards. And if you don't know the answer, pick C. C for certain failure. But hey, at least you tried. Anyway, good luck out there. Finals are a battlefield, and we are all emotionally unstable soldiers with broken pens and an iced coffee addiction. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so I can feel something again. And if you're watching this instead of studying, same. Let's procrastinate together. Now go cram, or nap, or cry, whatever works.